Well, the program was intensive, that's for one, and but it was generally positive. Generally positive. It's a particular field. Everybody's squeamish about, and we've had some difficulties getting into contact with the right people. But in the end, it pans out in the end. But it was challenging. It was challenging, and it's still far from over. But just the initial contacts were a little bit more challenging than we hoped for. But I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out right in the end. We benefited in the sense of from one standpoint, in the sense of business development, because we had an interesting idea and an interesting concept. This has helped us grow in the business sense, and how to figure out the business model, how to figure out the market approach, and just general business idea of running your own company. That was the thing that we benefited from this. And the second most important thing, or maybe even the first most important thing, is just being surrounded in an environment of people that are alike. That's proven as one of the really big values, because it doesn't really happen that often that you are constantly surrounded by, I don't know, 20, 30 really smart, ambitious, and resourceful people on a daily basis. It just doesn't happen in real life. I mean, I can only speak for me from my personal experience. For me, the hardest part was actually getting over the cultural differences between my home country and Denmark, because this is completely different. It took me at least half the length of the program to get over the fact that there are people who I need to speak with. How do I get in touch with them? It's as simple as pick up your phone and find a phone number and call them and ask them what you need, and there is like a 90% chance or 95% chance they're going to say, okay, that's interesting enough for me to have a meeting with you. And the thing is, I'm not really used to people being so relaxed and to people being so just generally positive in giving you a hand wherever you need one. The best part was actually the easiness of getting to know new people. That's completely unheard of, and really refreshing, and really it gives you a, I don't know, a new perspective, and just a new level of hope that there are still places that work properly, and there are still places that give you general hope of well-being of mankind. I mean, if the whole world was organized like this, I'm pretty sure it would be a much better place. Generally, people here are much more open to startups, to entrepreneurship. It's not something that's really new. It's been, from what I've gathered information-wise while in these 3 months here, there is a really strong entrepreneurial culture in Denmark for the last 15-20 years. This whole concept and the idea of having people joined in one place, in one environment, and I don't mean only people that are from startups. It's just general people from the Next Step Citizen, from the Asbjørg Business Development Center, and all of those people combined together. They can pull in a lot of contacts, and they can pull in a lot of resources. So that's a unique value. Unique value of the program is just that there is a lot of people who are really willing to help, and don't be afraid to ask for help.